It's funny how every time I say that, tomorrow is going to be laid back or straightforward, I end up doing more. It's weird when I checked out, because I had drank one beer from the mini fridge, and so I was trying to explain to them when I was checking out. I was like, I took one beer, I put 50 baht on the counter, or on the, like, above the fridge, and then they had someone like go check the room just to make sure I didn't like trash it or whatever. They gave me back my deposit minus 50. And I didn't really think anything of it, or I thought it was weird. I just figured I had done something, even though I I barely used my hotel rooms. I basically just am unconscious there for a little bit. As I was walking away, I realized that the 50 was for the beer, so they didn't understand what I was talking about. So that one little can of beer was $3. And then so I tried to kind of plot out the path for the day. So I went to this little cafe down the road. I had it's like a spinach mushroom, I don't know, some kind of pastry. It was very good. And then an iced Thai coffee. I was trying to head out to this area with a floating market, kind of northeast of the last hotel. So I routed the trip online beforehand, and it was saying that I basically just needed to get on a bus. It was the 502 bus, and the stop was near the mall. It's called the mall. It's like the mall at Bangkok or something, whatever the name of the area is. And so I figured, just go to the stop outside the mall and just get on. There was really no like definitive bus stop. There was just a lot of people standing around across the street from the mall because I forgot that the traffic goes the opposite direction. There's a lot of buses coming. Like it was crazy. There's constantly buses coming, but I never saw the 502, and so I was kind of killing time, checking out different stores in that area. Eventually, I started thinking about it when I was looking at my map. My map wasn't showing where the hotel as we were staying tonight is, but I kind of understood where the address was. In that, like, here they'll have, like, there'll be like a main road, and then there'll be like literally like 200 side roads named after that road. So it'll be like blank alley 1, alley 2. I knew that I was like one block north of that main road there that it was on or off of, and then so I just knew, get to that road and then get to, I think it was 164. So it was going to be like a 5-mile walk, and it's actually kind of overcast today. It was kind of windy, so it was nice out, relatively speaking. So I figured, if I'd rather not just be standing around hoping that the bus comes here, and I didn't have internet. Like I could have easily gone to like a cafe and figured out what was going on with the bus, but I figured 5 miles I could do that. And I'd rather get the experience of walking through a new part of town than just standing around and then sitting on the bus for 50 minutes. And the traffic was in that area in particular was really slow. Like I was walking faster than most of the buses, so I figured I would just walk it. Again, as I started leaving, I wasn't sure what street the hotel was on, or like which street the bus would be on. So like I was hoping I would like just kind of stay on the street that the bus was on and maybe catch it down the line, but I don't think I was on the right street. And then the area between the first and current hotel was mostly like a lot of like auto shops, but there was a couple interesting areas. From there, I kind of cut my way over to that main road. The alleys that I was nearby were like I think it was like in the 130 area, so I was like, okay, I have a ways to go, but I'm getting there. and right around like 1:38 or whatever, or 37, I was following the road, and then basically there was no way to, as a pedestrian, keep on that road, because it kind of like, if you follow the sidewalk, it kind of just curves out to these different exits. And it wasn't like a highway or anything like that, but it kind of like leads onto this highway or a tollway. I saw on my map that there was some kind of crossing a little ways south, so I started heading down that way. And that got a little awkward because there was really no sidewalk, and there was like there's some ground next to the road, but a lot of it was just kind of like very tall piles of leaves. So I was worried that I was gonna like randomly sink through. And there was like the little, I guess it would be like the bicycle lane or whatever in the States. I don't know what it is here. But drivers and motorcyclists didn't really respect that, so they kind of would just randomly be driving in there. So I had to keep staying off the road. There's like a random like ranch, so there's some cows. And then eventually the trail went underneath the tollway, and it was a very low clearance. Like I was like crouched down getting through there. Got back on the road and followed it, and eventually found the alley. They have separate numbers for like the alleys of the alley. So I was looking for like 6 alleys down from on 164. Didn't see the hotel anywhere. There's a cafe called Mein Cafe, which is a German Thai restaurant. And I really just needed to go in there for Wi-Fi. I got a beer. It was really good though. I looked it up on the map. I was like, okay, so it's actually on the 11th alley. That's weird because it doesn't say that at all in the email. So I walked down to the 11th alley. Nothing there. Kind of walk back outside the German cafe because I could still access the Wi-Fi. So I looked it up on, I think it was Expedia, and that was showing it like on the 4th alley. The website for the hotel was showing it on like the 1st alley. It's just, found this one hotel where that was supposed to be, and it looked nice enough, and I was like, I kind of at this point just want to go in there and just book this, cut my losses with the other one. I showed them on my phone. I was like, is this, I was like, it has a different name, and they didn't really speak that much English, but I was trying to explain. I was like, is this? And they're like, yeah. So they were looking at my reservation. They couldn't find anything. I ended up just booking the new room. The hotel's pretty nice. The room is a little rough. One thing that's frustrating is there's almost no outlets. Like there's an outlet back there, but I can't really access it because the key's in front of the way, and I have to keep the key there in order to keep the lights on. That's one outlet. The bed, it's pretty hard, but I'm not really picky with beds, so I slept fine. Oh, Jesus. I just realized I had my window open all night. I can't believe I did that. Why is it? It opens on both sides. What the fuck? Why? No. You. No, go. There we go. Bottle opener for some reason. They don't have plugs, but they have bottle openers. The bathroom, there's no toilet paper, so it's just a bidet thing. You can't actually keep the sink open without putting this little extra thing in there. Instead of just a shower, they actually have a tub, which is like a foot raised, like the bottom is a foot raised, which is interesting. Pretty much have to hold the shower, like I'm 6'2", so I have to hold that. For dinner, I went downstairs to the restaurant / beer garden. And then I had it was like fried noodles with it's kind of like a beef gravy. It was really good. And I put a bunch of peppers and stuff, and so it was nice and spicy. The value in this area is pretty good once you get past the trying to figure out where the hell your hotel is. Things are 2 beers, and the entree came out to like, it was like $7. So all told, today I walked 11 miles. Originally I thought, well, 5 miles is doable. I could do that. And then it turned out twice that, and then some. the floating market, I neglected to notice the fact that it's only open on weekends. I think there's a couple other things in this area I can look at. It's frustrating that the one thing I wanted to do here I can't do it. I looked at their website before I came here. I just forgot to look at what days they're open. I really don't know what to say as far as what's coming up tomorrow because I don't even know the area I'm going to be in. So, yeah.